What's up, y'all? I just felt like doing a quick, short live. I just want to say that ever since COVID came, man, things have really changed a lot. Yeah, it's changed. And I see it, I feel it. Yeah, things ain't the same, but some good things did come out of changing times. I'm gonna be brief because what's on my mind is, what are the cosmic clues that we may all be missing? Like, what are the clues, meaning the answers, the signs that we may be missing, even with all the knowledge we have, all the tools we have, all the good people, all the experiences? Are we missing something? Are we still missing something? Yeah, literally. Are we missing something? And if we are, what is it? What are we missing? You know, I'm walking, you know, my little walk here. Very therapeutic. Because there's different things I do, right, that are therapeutic, as they say, to keep my mind together, you know, to keep me going, man. Even when things may not be going the way you want them to go, still got to keep going. So, what are we missing? What's not working no more? Or what more do we have to do to sync? Not sink like sinking, but sync, S-Y-N-C, meaning unite. We're syncing, we're uniting, we're coming together. What is it that we are missing? Are we missing something? Because we may not even be missing anything. We may not be. We may not be missing anything. So you want to ask yourself, what are you missing? You know? Sometimes, you know, we may feel like, man, you know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm a stand-up person, you know? But why are these things happening to me? What is it that I'm missing? What's happening? What's going on? And you know what? A lot of times, what be happening and going on is just life doing what it does. Showing you that, you know, you got power, but you ain't got as much power as you may think you have. You know, you have been given some power. You definitely been given some power. But you're not as powerful as you think you are. And that's why sometimes in life you're going to be going through some situations and you're going to be maybe very uncomfortable as you go through those situations. Whether it's health related, money, relationships, job related, family related, all kinds of stuff. And then you may just wake up in the morning feeling like, oh, you don't want to get out of the bed, you're depressed, wake up angry, irritable, or whatever the case may be. And in understanding the dynamics of everything that I'm saying, what I'm saying, because the answer is coming to me now, that's why it's good to talk. Sometimes it's good to talk to yourself. A lot of times it is. Or talk to others, or just do a live. The answers that are coming is that recognizing what's going on. Recognizing what's going on and seeking the necessary solutions to figure out what's going on so that you can get some kind of answer to how to proceed with what's happening and deal with what's happening, or maybe backing away from what's happening because maybe, it's too big for you. You can't deal with it. It's not for you to deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's out of your lane, and you may have to retreat. There's nothing wrong with retreating. But as you retreat, you want to make sure that you're retreating with insight of why the retreat was necessary. Yeah. And then sometimes out of fear, you will retreat. Everything has its place in life, and sometimes we understand, sometimes we don't understand that everything in life has its place. And sometimes we don't want to understand it. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes it hurts, but everything in life has its place. And so I think I pretty much got the answer, because I was saying, what is it that I'm missing as far as the cosmic clues? Yeah. And a lot of times, you got to run things by people. People who are going to give you information that's going to be helpful, or that's going to be inspiring, or that's going to be motivating, or that's going to give you another view pertaining to what you may be dealing with, pertaining to what you may not don't understand, pertaining to whatever it may be. So just know that you're not the only person that may be dealing with some situations, going through some situations. Because remember what I said a long time ago, we go through to get through. You got to go through if you want to get through. And sometimes it's going to be hard, it's going to be painful, it ain't going to always be easy. So you want to get the right insight pertaining to how to go about proper planning. That's what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, proper planning, proper skill set that's going to help you. Yeah. Because you can have a lot of knowledge and information. Yeah, we all do. But do we always use it? No. We don't always use our knowledge, our wisdom and understanding at every given time. Sometimes we forget that we know what we know, and we don't use what we know. And then later when we assess or reassess, and then we'll be like, oh man, I could have used this, I could have used that, I could have did this. This is what I was supposed to do pertaining to what was going on, but I didn't do it. I'm supposed to be smarter than that. I got experiences. How come I didn't, do this thing differently? How come I didn't take a different approach? So that's when you come into the understanding that even though you have power, you may not always use the power correctly. You may not always use the different things that you got to help you correctly. And that's because of your emotional energy, or maybe your frequency is off. Maybe you're not in alignment. Maybe you're distracted. Maybe you're fearful. Maybe you got trauma. Maybe you're dealing with some stuff, and you need to, and you may need to, I'm not going to say what you need to do, but you may need to do some deep prayer, deep meditation, take a walk, talk to somebody, get a good heavy workout in, yoga, light some incense, play some music, read a book, do something that's going to give you a sense of insight pertaining to what's actually happening in that moment as it happened, so you don't feel like you are trapped, so you don't feel like you are a prisoner of that situation, so you can get a better understanding of, this is what I need to do, this is what I'm going to do, and before I do it, I'm going to analyze everything pertaining to what I need to do and see if this is going to work. And if it's not going to work, don't do it. If it's not going to work, don't do it. Only try to do the things that is going to work for you and put you in the best situation. Do those things that's going to put you in the best situation. The reason why I pause, because right over here there's some kind of it looks like some Star Wars stuff going on. Listen, there's so much going on down here. Oh man, it's a lot of exploration. So this is what we want to do. We want to delve deeper into exploration of information, not just one source of information, but multiple sources, so that we can free ourselves. Oh, look at this, man. I wonder, can y'all see it? Let me see if I can. And it's not taking away from the topic. No, it's not. It's not taking away from the topic. It's just understanding that it ain't gonna always go your way. It may not always work out the way you want it to work out. And you're going to have to get some strengthening sources pertaining to whatever is happening at that given time, so it don't trap you. So it doesn't put you, okay, it stopped. So it doesn't put you in a situation where, you know, you totally lose yourself. So you don't become so overwhelmed that you forget that you're still living. You still got a chance to do something because you're still breathing. Because sometimes we get so overwhelmed, we forget, you know what? I'm still breathing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm going through this situation, but I'm still breathing. Y'all see what I'm seeing over there? There it goes right here. So that's what you want to do. And like, as I tell y'all, I'm saying this to myself too. Yeah, you're still breathing, right? Okay, the breath of life is what makes us rich. I see that? It's awesome, right? I don't know what that is, but I'm going to find out tomorrow. Look at that. Yeah. So this is what we want to do. We want to try our best, because that's all you can really do is just try your best. You know, give it your best shot, man. And just remember, you're not here to prove yourself to people. Sometimes we think, oh, I gotta let them always see me in my best light. Sometimes they're gonna see you in your worst light. That's right. Sometimes you're gonna see yourself in your worst light, in your worst situation, in your worst demeanor, you know, in your worst circumstance, in your worst attitude. And if you are observant enough to observe that maybe, you know, you're out of pocket pertaining to certain things, then you can pull yourself up and out and reevaluate, why is that happening? Or why did you let that happen? Or why are you a victim? Or why did you put yourself in situations that you know you should not be in, because technically you're not built for that situation? I'm telling you, this life, you know, has ups and downs and crazy turnarounds, you know? And if you listen to a lot of music has kind of told us what life is about. Yeah, a lot of music out there has told us what life is about. Yeah, sometimes we forget. This is what life is about. It's set up like that. You know what came to me yesterday? This life is a big ass obstacle course. That's what life is. It's a big obstacle course filled with all kinds of things. Good, bad, evil, tricks, all kinds of stuff. It's a big obstacle course. And you've been given the breath of life to see if you are able to withstand and move through and like elevate yourself as you live in the obstacle course. That's what it is. To me, it's a big obstacle course So it's for me, for you, for us to see if we can handle it. And as we handle it, what are we learning from the whole experience? You know, even though it's painful, it's fearful sometimes. You know, it's, what's the word? Fearful, painful, uncomfortable, scary. Sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes you feel like, do I really deserve all these beautiful things? Or even do I deserve what's going on right now that may not be beautiful? It's an obstacle course, man. Literally. So you gotta hang in there and keep going. Keep elevating your breath of life. Because technically the breath of life is what makes us rich. You're hearing my voice right now. You're able to hear my voice because of the breath of life. Or you're able to maybe read my lips if you can't hear me. Yeah, so it's an obstacle course. It has various different obstacles that are meant to do various different things pertaining to who you are as a human being. It's to put you somewhere, take you from somewhere, set you up somewhere. You're going to take some losses. You're going to take some wins. You're going to take all kind of different trials and tribulations pertaining to the obstacle course. And as you go through the obstacles in the obstacle course, look at what you need to build. Is it your mental, your emotional, your physical, your spiritual, your sexual, your monetary energy? Whatever it is you need to build, look at what the obstacle course is saying to you. Don't ignore what it's saying. Look at what it's showing you and say, what do I need to do? What is this obstacle course, excuse my pronunciation, obstacle course is saying to me? Yeah, life is an obstacle course. Like you see this ship right now. I'm going to show you this ship. You see this ship right now? It's on the water. If this ship does not navigate correctly, it can crash into another boat, right? So that ship has to avoid obstacles that may lie ahead as it goes into the water. So that's just a parable. That's a narrative. It's something to think about. So life is an obstacle course filled with different obstacles. Some are good, some are bad, some are fair, and some are unfair. Yeah, some of the obstacles are unfair. Yeah, it ain't gonna always be fair. Some of it's gonna be unfair. So you want to be able to look at everything that you encounter and get an understanding and grasp your strongest strength and find the means and ways out by building your soul, building your spirit, being truthful with your true core self, forgiving yourself, letting go of the anger, the pain that you may have against people who hurted you, or you may have hurted people. You know what I'm saying? Let all that stuff go and heal, and heal, and heal, and heal. And if you wake up tomorrow, try to be a better version than you were the day before, the month before, the year before, the minute before, the hour before. It's all a test, and it's the obstacle course. So just remember, when you're feeling overwhelmed, say, hey, life can be an obstacle course, and it has many variations and many obstacles. And so I got to understand that I have to learn from this thing here. I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn. I'm here to grow. So cosmic.